Hey guys, Mike Martinez, and welcome to Digital Rescue Agency. And Digital Rescue Agency is a journey that I'm going to be taking, and maybe some of you may want to take that journey with me. And the journey pretty much is, what to do or the lessons that are out there on how to make a significant amount of income online. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. I went on my own personal quest to figure out how to market my business. I'm a public adjuster, and I started learning video marketing and website development and SEO and things like that, and it helped me. It helped me grow my business. Now, typically, public adjusting is an offline business. But in that journey, in that process of learning all this stuff and getting these mentors and understanding what's going on in the background, I got curious and I got kind of, just in the process of learning, I got to see what's really going on in this, in this digital economy. And I can tell you guys, I know of a lot of people that are struggling, even as well as the economy is doing now in the United States. It's it's 2019. There's unemployment is at a very low rate, and the household incomes have gone up, and a lot of good things going on with the economy. But still, there are people that are out there making ridiculous amounts of money online. And again, I kind of started the journey just figuring out what is it going to take for me to market my public adjuster business online. And I picked up some strategies on video marketing and SEO and websites and stuff like that, like I mentioned. But in the process, I met people, and I met people that are making some ridiculous income, and I'm talking about $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $100,000 a month, even up to $300,000 a month. That's almost $4 million a year, guys. And this is what's happening. Now, here's the interesting part. A lot of people start with, I just want to make an extra $1,000, maybe pay off my car payment and a couple utilities, right? And they go out and they make that, they get to the point where they are making that $1,000. And $1,000 really isn't that difficult to make. But here's the thing. It's just a skip and a jump to start making $3,000 a month. And from $3,000, it's just a little inch more, you're making $5,000 a month. And a little bit more, you're making $10,000 a month. And now, again, this is all for people that are, intelligent, consistent, do what needs to be done. They're hard workers, and they expand. They know how to expand that little stretch that they did. They expanded, and now they're doing more. So, I remember seeing a very interesting story back in 2016, and that story was in an online magazine. It was a post, and I don't remember if it was Entrepreneur or Home Business or whatever it was. But here's the key point. They surveyed 100,000 two-household families in the United States. In other words, 100,000 households that had two people, husband and wife, let's say, or partners of whatever. There was two people in the house, and they said, what would you need how much money would you need if the government said, hey, I'm going to give you this amount of money on a monthly basis to cover everything that you need? No extravagant stuff, none of that, but to cover your rent or mortgage, to cover your car payments, to cover your insurance payments, to cover your utilities, to cover your food costs, right? How much money would you need? Now, at that time, I'm thinking, probably about $6,000 or $7,000, because that's what I was spending in my house. I didn't have a two-family household, but I was thinking about that much. Surprisingly, out of everything, once they averaged everything out from, you know, the 100,000 people that they, or the 100,000 household that they surveyed, it was a little bit over $3,800. $3,800 would cover their insurance, their utilities, their food costs, their car payments, blah blah blah, whatever. And I thought, wow, that's pretty interesting. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. If you could go out there and find a way to make $4,000 a month, your lifestyle would be totally different. Wouldn't you agree on that? Wouldn't you agree that if you had $4,000 coming in on a passive income, that means you're not actively doing anything for that? And, you know, actively is a relative term. You may be doing a little bit of work, but you're not spending a whole lot of time to generate that income, right? So, but would that change your lifestyle, right? Now, again, $4,000 a month is not something that you could go out there and say, hey, you know, I'm going to go spend a weekend in Dubai and, you know, spend a couple $100,000. Not that type of lifestyle. But it is a lifestyle where you can now generate a lot more freedom for your life. You can now do a little bit of traveling. You can now take that burden off of your mind of, oh my God, I got to get up every morning to do this job that I hate in order to pay my mortgage. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my home. It's a life-changing situation when you're generating that amount of money. And that's what my quest is with this website and with this journey that I'm asking you to accompany me with. You know what? And you may want to do this, you may not. You may be looking for an additional income that you could develop, or you may not. I don't know. But I encourage you to come with me in this journey so that maybe you could learn something. Maybe you can find something that interests you that you can start adding a little bit of time into, where you could develop a passive income and maybe develop a $4,000 plus income where you're just getting money over and over and over again, month after month, and that would buy your freedom. For me, I'll tell you what, guys, I'm not a spring chicken. I've been in this game for a while. I've been married 34 years. Won't tell you how old I am, but maybe that'll give you a frame of reference. I've been married to my beautiful wife for 34 years, and I've gone through the struggles. I've gone through the ups and downs. I've gone through the days where, you know, when I was first raising my family in New York, I would kiss my kids in the forehead at 5 o'clock in the morning while they were sleeping in bed, and then kiss them in the forehead at 11 o'clock at night when I was coming back from work, because I was working 2 jobs just to stay afloat. And I did that for years and years and years, and that's not a life. That's not how you enjoy your life. You know what? A lot of times, unfortunately, we hear about, you know, people that get sick or people that are involved in an accident, or, oh my God, how did that happen? He just passed away. And you see that they go through this life of just struggling financially, just getting up every morning and going to do a job that they hate. And then all of a sudden, boom, something happens. You come across, your body it breaks down and you have a disease, or you have something that happens, and you start thinking, man, what a life, right? Man, did he really just go 50 years, just working and working and working to pay bills and then just die? That's not what I think life should be about. And so, again, I'm not walking away from my public adjuster business, and I am still doing my business online. But I'm saying there's a lot of people that I see out there that's no more intelligent than you or I. And they are making it happen. They found the solution. They found the key. We're going to be exploring some of the things that these people are doing, right, to see if it fits with us. So I'm encouraging you, stick around, bookmark this page, make sure you look at all the posts that are coming out, because one of them All it takes is one. One of them can go out there and turn your life around. One of them can give you the discovery that you need in order to gain your freedom. One of them can turn your life around. And that's what I'm saying. Just stick around, take a look. My name is Mike Martinez. Join me in this journey. And let's have some fun together. I'll be speaking to you soon.